You say ready?
You can go.
Okay, yeah. So Artemis and Saphir found themselves in like a dungeon pit, and they happened to be with another human named Rad. Rad introduced himself as a priest of a priest of Gone blacksmith that was on a mission from Chult to just like gather, like blacksmith materials like adamantine and stuff from the south. Uh, and then on the way, they just got captured by Yuan Ti. Uh, let's see. And then Artemis had met, I think, I'm pretty sure the last session, it was that session he met Phantaza, the snake lady that talked to Artemis about how Nas Raz is bringing the Yuan Ti people, I guess, to the destruction or just bringing them down. And wanted to get Artemis and the other, I guess, prisoners to kind of she'll like help get some weapons and armor to try to take down Ras Nas and kill him, so she can take over, I guess, the head of the Yuan Ti. We went Artemis and Saphir were like back and forth between not doing it or doing it, but we all managed to say yes to the mission. And eventually, I mean, during that time, Rad had to shove a lot of Hydra shit, and I think Artemis had, I guess, bathe the Yuan Ti in blood in certain areas that pretty sketch. And I forgot what Saphira did for work, but that was the only way we got food. Eventually, there was a time where we could like, like scout out the stuff of where everything was in the Yuan Ti temple to kind of find out where Raznas is. And then the next day is when Phantaza left some like just weapons, armor, basic stuff, and then we went out to, I guess, kill Raznas people. We went like kind of like northeast, and then went up, and then got attacked two of Raznas's people. One of them critted and roughed, I think, me up. And then we went to another room with some of the what is it, reckless attack Yuan Ti people, and then there was a huge skeleton, I think. Uh, I forgot what his name. And it had like a longbow and then a great sword, and it just like messed us up with like multiple crits, and then somehow we didn't die. I'm sure I'm missing stuff.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, so they were working against Rasnisi as they found an individual named Phantaza. She's the second command priest of the Night Serpent Temple. But yeah, they fought a big bad, a pretty scary champion, but they eventually took him down. As now they're kind of debating on what to do next, as they're fucked up. As we continue onwards, as our recapper for next week will be Doros, but Doros is not here to kind of foretell the story. But you can if you like, if you want to take it, or you can skip it.
I'm fine doing the recap.
Sure. Because I know you're not here, so it's kind of weird just to do a recap. You're
No,
like the
it's
narrator. You're taking my job now. Oh, I gotta find the map now. Where is it? I gotta delete a lot of these maps. I got too many. Too many. Oh, there it is. Was obviously Phantaza was not going to help you if you got caught. But it seems like you guys had killed many of them as we continue our journey here.
How far is Phantaza from us right now?
Pretty far.
her room?
You'd have to backtrack.
And we don't have a lot of time to do so. So I would probably go. I would not suggest that.
I'm just trying to send a message. Yeah, I'll get like right there. And I'll say a message and say, what's his name? Rasnis isn't at his throne, but we killed a lot of his guards. I'll see if that message goes through.
As you hear, well, kill him already. Your time is running short. The gods are rather eager to hear Rasnisi's next task.
Do you have any idea where he would be?
He is hiding in his throne room. There is a secret passageway next towards his throne.
Is there any way to open it, or you just push it over and go through?
That's it. That's your message. It was given.
I run back.
I was gonna search the throne room. Rad's gonna check out the chair.
All right, you do that as you hear something crumbling behind the wall. As you see zombies coming out. Roll initiative. As Artemis is going to be eaten by one if you stay there.
There was one thing I was gonna try to do before the last session. I was gonna do the thing where I make my armor magical for +1 AC.
You would have to do that beforehand, and you didn't.
Okay.
Sadly.
Gotcha.
Because it takes an
got
hour to set that up.
Okay.
Sorry.
No worries. I just didn't realize. I forgot I could even do that.
Yeah, but you only had a time crunch. That's the thing when you got your gear. You didn't have a chance to actually prepare it. Because if you had an hour, they would probably figure out that you guys did not do shit. You just stand around for an hour and do nothing. Alright.
Guys, he's behind the chair. Oh shit, zombies.
And I had Spirit Guardian still going. It lasts 10 minutes. Did it go away?
It shouldn't have. I thought you lost concentration. But
no, I didn't lose concentration.
Thank God that's still up. That'll help.
I think you only have like 1 or 2 rounds left with it. I'm not too sure how long. We'll just say 2 rounds, just to be nice.
Okay.
Alright, everybody in? Okay. Alright, Ghoul's begin to start his turn. Wisdom save. They changed it, now it's all white. I don't know why it's doing that. Alright. 5. Ow. So it begins to leap at you. Rad is attempts to claw you. 13's a miss. Alright. Saphira.
I am backing up. And we're gonna... I'll shoot for the one that's attacking Rad.
That's a hit.
Perfect.
It's being to
10.
poison. Alright.
And second shot for 7.
It's dead. You cripple it. Rad.
I guess I'm going. Was it okay?
Sorry, I forgot to add my sneak attack to that first. Would that have affected anything?
The first one, you can roll it. Let's see. 6. No, it wouldn't have died. It would have died by like 2 points of damage to the 7.
Gotcha. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I was just gonna move close and try to do Word of Radiance.
Okay. It's only gonna get the 2 of those. Con saves. Natural 20 and 14.
Okay, so one I guess didn't make it.
No. Yeah, so it'll take damage, so roll it. Well, you did already. 3 points. Okay.
It gets the extra 7 for the one that didn't make the save for the thing, right? Divine, whatever.
Is that a cantrip? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right.
And that is it.
see more ghouls are hungry. They were hiding behind that wall.
Take 15 steps there. Oh, that's my max distance actually now. Because I'm all messed up. And I will bonus action mass healing word. 7 points, everyone. And I will use the defense action or defend action.
The defend action? No.
Dodge.
Oh,
dodge
dodge.
action.
I was like, defend action? It's not Pathfinder. Alright, wisdom save. 13. Fails. Roll me damage. As it attacks you, rat, it's gonna try to bite you. Misses. Alright, Remy.
Remy wakes up. Everything hurts. What happened the last 2 weeks? Chris over here behind Saphira. Wait, yeah. Bonus actions is Hex this guy. Blast, Twin Blast. One for each in front of Brad.
Your hex was already up, by the way, so you don't have to spend the slot.
Okay. Got it. It's 11.
It's dead. One's dead.
Second blast. 13.
That's a hit.
No hex. Done.
Alright, fails. It runs towards you. Brad, it tries to claw you. 18 to hit, which is a miss.
You said it did another wisdom regards? Okay.
It already did, yeah. It failed. Alright.
Alright, first shot.
Oof.
Okay, that was bad.
That's a hit. It's dead.
12.
Alright, as you end the combat and succeeding it, you do see a whole tunnel leading into behind the throne where the wall had been collapsed from the zombies. Seeming it, Radnisi tends to slither his way back and forth from area to area.
Fantaza said he ran that way. Hurry.
I can heal guys for a minute or just push on.
Yeah. That's all right.
We can take a minute, because we don't want to go into this as badly as we are.
Okay, I was gonna do
Sure.
Aura of Vitality
Oh.
for a minute. I guess it's like 20d6. I can spread it out for people.
Holy shit.
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, I guess I was gonna do at least 5 for myself at first.
Just roll them all right now, so roll 10 of them.
Okay, 10.
Yeah, that's for a minute.
I'm gonna do 2 at once.
Oof, that was bad.
10. Yeah.
1, 6, 1, 1, 2. Oof.
All right. So I guess
Huh.
2 more. Or who wants
take
that? You want to take it?
Oh,
I don't care.
I don't know how it works, so
Yeah, that's
I get
so half. Does that 23 points can go to whoever?
nah, I'll take it.
You can split
Okay.
between the 1s and 6s and stuff. You can take the numbers 1, 6, 1, whatever. That's how it usually works. But if you're doing it like a global, but usually just heals like 2d6.
26.
How many did you take, Remy?
Oh,
Oh, you took it all. Okay.
Okay, I was gonna take at least the next 5. So 19. I'll take that. And then I got one more set of 5.
Wait,
21
how
for-
are you doing this? Let me see your thing right now.
Yeah,
It's
You're,
four-
doing it, you're not doing it right. I don't think you are. Let me see.
Aura
your,
Vitality gives you 2d6
2d6.
of healing
It's
per,
not 5d6.
per turn.
Yeah, so you
But like
So
two-
he's splitting it up to like
Splitting it
in
all.
total it should be
But 12 minute is 10 rounds, right? So that's
Yeah.
20d6 total.
yes.
So it's the same math.
splitting, oh, you're splitting it like that. I was kind of confused. I was like, what the fuck? Usually,
I was
yeah,
making sure I got the same math.
All right, so you have 6, 5, 3, 3, 2 to use for 19 if you want to take the 19, or you can split the numbers.
Oh, whatever. Let's take the 19 hit points, so that's fine.
Rad, take the 21. You're the closest thing we
Yeah,
have to the
take
front
it.
liner.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I'll do that. All right, 48. All right.
You're taking
I mean,
all the healing? Okay.
Just the 21.
Okay, 21. Then the 19, where's that going to?
The Saphira, I think, or whoever.
Artemis and I can split it unless.
Oh yeah. Or,
You can split it, yes. You can take the 6, 5, 3.
I'll take the 14. You can take 15.
Okay.
and then I guess we can go now. Let's go.
Somebody carry me. I'm gonna be lagging behind.
Fine.
I got my ribs caved in, Remy.
Yeah, his movement speed is halved.
Poke your ribs.
Oh,
I went down twice and got back up twice.
good thing he's not level 10 yet.
Do you want me to go ahead and like sneak ahead? Or try to sneak ahead, I should say.
Do you have dark vision?
Yes, I do.
Okay, yes.
Let's see if I even succeed at stealthing. Oh, the didn't even flip that twice, and it's a 9. Wow, that sucks.
Okay.
And we were gonna check out the throne, see if we can
Alright,
find
so
out the
I'm
path.
gonna put you guys in as you are. There's no stealth, sadly. He does know you're here, as you do eventually make it into his throne room. As you see him on pillows, you see the shadow dancing over an opaque bed chamber. You see a cushion lying in the corner of a decorating shields lining the walls. You see heaps of treasures around the room: gold, silver coins, gilded harps, jewels, wines, flasks, pillows of silks, fine cloths draped over wooden mannequins, the east and a gravestone disc, and the set into the floor of the alcove. To the west, a rectangular steel plate mounted on the wall with a polished to a mirror-like sheen. As you do see Rasnisi's here, as he's like, You haven't learned at all. So what brings you here? To kill me, if you dare.
Real quick before we get into this, did you say that the cubes were back with the rest of our stuff, or are they in here? Or do we know?
You don't know. Right
I
now.
don't think we know.
Oh, I guess it's probably more pointed at Artemis because he's the only one who's met him.
I'll pull a Doctor Strange. Rasnisi, I've come to bargain.
Bargain? With what?
We were sent here to either dispatch you or well, you said something interesting about the temple. What did you mean by that?
As he laughs and coils around his pillows. You've killed everything. You're very strong. It seems someone's helping you here. What is their name?
It's just us. It's
That
just
is a
us.
lie. I can smell it on you. You can roll deception.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can smell it on you for sure. Who is this individual that saved and helped you? I would have never given your equipment back.
There's no point in lying. It's your second hand.
What?
In turn of for our freedom, we have to kill you. But you spared me, so it's only fair to give you that chance as well.
You think you can kill me?
Heck no.
As he
We
looks
doing
at,
this?
looks at the rest of you. As he incites all of you, he's seeing and wants to see if you guys can kill him. As he looks at Remy, Rad, and Saphira.
Deception. Yeah.
Yeah, you can if you want,
Yeah.
or you can say truthfully you're scared of your wits.
I'm here to kill you.
Make a snake sandwich.
Yeah, I'm pretty much here to kill him.
Yeah.
I'm a little
Uh,
worried about what's gonna happen to us now after if we even survive this, though.
Yeah, I take my first chance to live and to try to kill you.
So is that why you've come here, Artemis? To kill me? Your friends doesn't seem too swayed by that same forgiveness.
Well, it's to kill you and then to get us free. Unless we don't kill you and you have a way of setting us free. We just need to get to that temple.
As now he's intrigued about it. You should have said this earlier, when you were caught. Why did you keep this away for so long? Psst.
Oh, you never know. You never know who you're talking to.
You're talking to a god. I've thrived over a century. And you think I'm just gonna die to a bunch of children? As he says...
You're already hurt.
Yes. I am not hurt. I am slowly cursed. How do you know this?
Phantaza told us.
She will die.
I would love to, while he's saying that, things just keep. I'm trying to grab him at his mouth to get him to shut up.
Who? Artemis?
Yes. And I'll whisper in his ear, "You're gonna get us killed even if we survive this."
He hasn't killed us yet. He's still talking.
Yes, but Phantaza will kill us.
That's true. Do you have a way of killing Phantaza?
She will be dispatched now. As he's telepathically talking to his guards. As you hear battle going on. Things blowing up in the distance. Now you've told me all this. What is your plan of escape?
Just
not to kill me or kill me.
Oh.
I don't understand.
I can make us invisible. Like we were never here.
No, let's just kill him.
Let's do it for him.
I'm just like clutching all of my wounds.
It's up to you, honestly. You can roleplay this out as you see fit. But you can tell Rasnisi's got a trick up his sleeve. As you see 5 shields glimmering next to the walls.
I just want this curse to end.
So, you're here to stop the curse. What of this curse do you know of, Artemis?
That I lost many friends on the way. Trying to get into that stupid temple. But I just need to get to Daggerdale. And I hold the scroll.
You've killed other men, it seems fit. There has to be a price to be paid, of course.
Are you gonna get rid of the curse?
You ignored him completely. As he looks at you. There has to be a price to be paid. I wonder who it will be. Questions are questions. But, seeming fit, you told me Phantaza is plotting against me. Seeming fit, that has helped me quite well. If you are not here to kill me, but some of you say you are here, it's hard to say, honestly. I don't know if I can trust you now. Will you do anything to regain my trust?
I just throw my rapier down.
Are you willing to do anything, Artemis?
Whatever it takes, as long as you spare these individuals.
Come forth then to me, Artemis. He brings out his blade. Shing.
All right. It's gonna be okay, Remy.
A price must be paid.
You promise to let these individuals go.
Of course. And information that might help them along the road.
Do I see any cubes around here?
It's piles of gold and treasures. Hard to say where they are.
Yeah.
Come forth.
Fuck it. I lived a good life.
Sorry. What do you do, Saphira, as you're moving forward? You let him go, I'm guessing, right?
I let him go because he's doing what he's gonna do, but I am not necessary. If he like raises his sword to like kill him, I will shoot him.
Now the price must be paid. It doesn't look like he's killing him, but it looks like he's taking something away from him.
Would I be able to roll any like insight, arcana,
You
anything
can
to
roll
see
an
if I?
insight, yeah. It's got a blade out. Big, long sword. A 12. It's hard to tell. Obviously, you can tell this guy, he's not a good person. But obviously, a price must be paid. You've killed a lot of his men.
The insight.
Sure. You
Yeah.
guys are terrible. Brad doesn't care, I think, at this point. He just wants out. As Artemis, you do know what the price needs to be paid, as it's not something you would particularly want to forfeit so easily. Now, bring out your hands towards me. Psst.
Fuck it. Yeah.
You do it.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it.
Now, close your eyes.
Close them.
As he begins to pick. Left or right? Your choice.
Lefty.
Your arm or his?
Lefty it is.
As he quickly slices your wrist off. As you feel nothing for a second, and then blood just sprays everywhere. As you take 15 points of damage as your hand is cut off. Price is paid now. As he licks the blade. So he keeps your hand.
I just clutch it. Now will you let us go with the cubes safely?
Perhaps. Hard to say, Artemis. Your friends don't feel like they care about you. As he whispers in your ear.
Would I have heard that?
No.
I just turn around and say, guys, you gotta give me a hand on this one. It's like faintly chuckle and tell them to put their arms down.
Disarm yourselves. Take all your equipment off. But your armor can stay. Sit down, as you have a long story to hear.
But we're safe, yes?
For now.
Alright, I guess that's what you guys want to do, Saphira and Remy.
I have no clue what the hell's going on. He just cut off the Vard's hand. Say we kill the fucker.
I mean, it would have been better if the Artemis would have been less. I had full hands, 2 hands.
He's short one glove.
Could take both of them if you wanted to, but he was nice enough not to.
It was nice of you Are you gonna help us live? Let's get out of this place?
You talk too much.
Safe passage.
Should I slice their tongues out, Artemis?
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
This one works for me now. As he looks towards you, Artemis. And he pulls your hair a little bit back towards him.
Make sure you braid it.
So he looks towards you quickly as he's like, hold still, Artemis. This will only hurt excruciating pain beyond this point. As he rips your clothes in the back, ripping your shirt in the back.
Is he,
As he starts carving sigils on the back of your back, around your neck, with his blade.
for real, Doris? Sheesh. Yeah.
As he puts a glyph on your back, as it begins to heal slowly. You're mine now. If you dare run away from me, Artemis, I will know where you are. You are now Raznis's property until the time being. As you have the
I
triangle.
can't get away with
have a-
branding.
You have a triangle on your back, basically. As he shuns you forward to your friends, as he pushes you forward, making you roll on the ground. Now, where were we? Yes.
Safety.
I would, as he was pushed, I'd run up to him to try and like help him stop his bleeding and all that jazz.
Okay. Now, I'm rather intrigued. So you wish to go to the Tomb of the Nine Gods? What reason for the Nine Gods in general? Are you there to release them? Or maybe you're there for, well, the cubes that you've been slaughtering a lot of my men for. I'm assuming you're there for the soulmonger.
I have no idea what that is.
That's correct. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, that's that's
That's the Sylvain lady. Yeah.
Well, you weren't there, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, didn't know.
I filled them in during the commercial break.
Yes.
It's one of those.
With commercial break info. Yes.
I do made a bad deal, it seems, on my part over the centuries. I had let a creature look in the tombs for his own purpose. My flesh is rotting, as you can see. I am dying. I do not know why this affliction has no way to be cured. But I believe my god, Dendar, the Night Serpent, will succeed its mission at hand. But the man that you seek, that lies within the temple, is Asarak. He had slewn the 9 gods of Omu before slaving the city inhabitants, which bound him towards the tomb and built the tomb in its name. As the tomb's entrance is marked by an obelisk. But you already know where that is from my insight of my spies. You require the 9 stone puzzle cubes to enter the Tomb of the 9 Gods. But it is dangerous to go in there, as Asarak has caused much hayam within the tomb. It's dangerous indeed. It's almost certain death if you enter. But if you're there to kill the soulmonger, then maybe my life can be spared for another century. Is this your path? My
If that's
people
what-
decided to work with Asarak for our safety. Our job was to protect the cubes. But it seems fit the cubes are not what seeks. I feel that I was robbed from my life, then not receiving what I deserved. As he looks at you with anger, his eyes turned red, as he's obviously upset. As it seems like Arasak had lied to him for power. Seeming fit, he gave him this big place of Omu to take care of and to be his. But there was a price to be paid, as the curse had weakened him, slowly kind of consuming his life, and gradually consuming the life of his kin, as he's unable to obviously fight it. But, of course, Seeming fit, he's too weak to even go anywhere else than staying here, as he knows that it's a moment of time that, well, Ventaz would take over, but seeming fit, you've told him that Ventaz now will be executed for her, obviously, misdoings.
And we'll solve this. We'll figure it out.
You will need these then, as he drops all the cubes towards you. But the rest, I will keep, as he will not give you your treasures back.
Wait, even the 9th cube?
No, he gives you all the cubes. He's just not giving you your magical items back. He's keeping them.
Yeah, I'm saying we have the 9th cube in there too.
Yeah,
No.
all cubes. He had
Okay.
the last cube. Is that what you say, Remy? Or no, you're just saying that.
What do you think? A new red.
Too late to blast now.
Sit down.
It's up to you. If you want to start blasting him.
I want
No,
coffee.
I guess
Fair.
it was
Huddle. Let's huddle.
Now leave my home before my Hydra gets hungry.
It's a Hydra.
We won't be disturbed by your guards?
You will still be threatened if you come back to the palace. And if you stay in Omu and come across any of my people, they will surely kill you.
In our current escape, leaving the temple right now, will we be attacked by your guards?
You shall not. Currently, we'll have a war between Venthaza, as she seems to be fit, having a tantrum about it.
I'll go ahead and pick up the cubes then.
I'll give you a hand, a single hand, to help.
No clapping from you. Okay.
Now leave before I change my mind.
I'll help Artemis and I'll put my arm around him and help him get out of here.
Okay.
So we won't be bothered by your guards on our travel to the
He
temple.
doesn't say that.
What the hell just happened?
I'm so glad you didn't fight him. He has 5 shields that protect if anything is a +10 on him. They hit the shields instead.
yeah. That's
Yeah, I was
not good.
assuming he was going to be way harder than Sekalok.
And he's got
And I was
7
like,
level
I don't know,
spells
man.
too. He can be killed, but you guys are in a weak state, so it's a suicide mission on that one.
I'll take losing a hand versus my character.
And it's a magical item. It's not a big deal. You can obviously survive without it. Alright, you better guys run. Get the fuck out of here.
Let's get the
Well-
fuck out of here.
There's tentacles over here still. Goodbye. You guys know the way out, so I'm not gonna even bother showing you. Just go back the exit. This way. As she hisses towards you. As she opens the door.
What?
She releases the seal trap on it. As if you got hit by it, you get hit by a poison that does 12d8 poison.
Just gonna wash off my stump and like do a quick cure wounds on it.
As you are marked by Rasnisi. You might be able to come back here, Artemis, and live your dreams here.
You make a lovely couple.
He didn't even buy me dinner.
He did have a cool weapon. Guess what? The weapon he has, which I'm just gonna say, he has the flame tongue sword, which I took from obviously our old character, but he actually has one himself, which is kind of dope. So your when he slashes you, it actually cauterizes it, but he didn't set it on fire, so it didn't cauterize.
Oh, gotcha.
It didn't cauterize, so you had to bandage it because he didn't light it on fire. What a dick, huh? Alright, so you guys escape with your lives. Let's see. Oops, that's the wrong map. There we go.
This is depressing.
It was, but we're
Alright, we
alive.
can remember the carpet on this map.
The carpet.
Alright.
Who else died?
As you guys escape, you level up to level 9.
Oh, but we're naked.
I don't give a shit. I'm level up.
Ooh.
I don't give a shit.
I think I get third level
Just
spells
don't
now.
come back towards this palace for the 3rd time, because I'm gonna kill you then.
Wait, would I have to though?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. It's your own story. Whatever your prerogative is. He just put it on you so he can communicate with you.
Can I telepathy
No, it doesn't work
talk
that
to
way.
him? Oh, okay.
He's just making sure that, that he knows that you're coming back. He knows where you
Can I
are.
re-roll a 2 or take the average?
You take your average. What are you talking about? That's the rule. You don't re-roll. You get up below your average, you get your average.
Okay.
How do you not know this rule by now? Alright. Good shit. I'm glad you guys survived, though. That's the biggest thing. It's worth it, in my opinion, than fighting a fucking 1T Snake Lord.
That and a Hydra.
Yeah, you'd give up magical items, you'd give up stuff that you can get, but it's not always about killing. Sometimes you need to survive.
I
Would-
learned that from Sunday's game.
Would killing Fenthaza been just as difficult as trying to kill Rasnisi?
Let me just check her stat block. She's pretty tough. She's got some men, but she's not as strong as him. She has 3rd level spells. She's like she's basically a warlock. She's got Hunger Fodar and stuff like that, so that'd be annoying.
Huh.
But she has a little pet with her. She has an elemental that protects her. But in your state, if you try to fight her with no gear, you would have lost. Because you only way you got the gear is because of her. Depending if you turned around and you would walk up to her instead, kill her, and then get the hell out, then that would have worked too. Which you could have done. You could have just backstabbed her and killed her. But doesn't matter. She's dead anyways. Rosnisi is gonna have fun torturing her. It's funny because in the lore, Phantaza had actually made him into a snake. Rosnisi. Rosnisi was human before, and then over time he became a lord because the lord before that, he died, and the lord was an abomination. He was a big snake. But it's funny that Phantaza never became one because by snake lore they don't really follow like queens. They follow only like lords. It's kind of fucked up, but it's just how they do it. The females are priestesses, and the males are kind of warriors or in a sense. So she's the one who created him actually, which is kind of cool in lore perspective. And she wanted to rule instead, in his stead. Didn't work the way she thought. So now you do know a little bit of the lore about this Omu. Omu was kind of basically taken by Aztec as a ploy, pretty much a place to plant his seed, I guess you could say, and kill everything in the mix of it, and have the Wanti kind of guard it for power.
So now we know.
Go ahead.
So now we know where the tomb is.
You already know where the tomb is. You just didn't have the last cube. But he did tell you that it's dangerous because the fact of the matter that Asarak had killed all the 9 gods. He literally killed them
Yeah. They were apes and beasts anyways.
Yeah, but he's now kind of made... He made that temple too. The temple was never there.
Yeah.
He created it himself. So you're going into a Lich's temple. I would be careful.
Yeah, so nowhere we're going in naked, even if we're at...
Yeah. Yeah, I need to get some new stuff.
And after we're done with Azrak, we go after Restnisis.
If you go back, you're gonna die. There's no joke. Like, he knows now. He knows what you can do. I wouldn't recommend it. Like, I'm not gonna say you can't kill him, but I wouldn't recommend it for the 3rd time. If you've already seen the first time what happened, the 2nd time, the 3rd time, all his men are going to be intelligible to how to stop you.
Let's go Turkey then.
And of course, Artemis is kind of, well, he's kind of fucked up.
Basic items now back, or just our armor, shield, and
armor, weapons. You just get your armor. You don't get your potions. Get nothing, man. He kept all that shit.
Okay, so we don't even have like rations or anything.
You just have your gear, and yeah, that's it. That's all you get. You better be happy with that. Then I was nice enough to give you, if you had a magical weapon, I gave it to you. But if you guys had magical items that you had throughout the campaign, they're gone. There's no point of giving you the items if you... Well, he doesn't trust you at all. He was nice enough to give you the cube. Alright. So you guys begin to travel. Where you guys go? You're over here. It's not a long rest. Don't forget, your hit points haven't regenerated to full. So even if it resetted your hit points to max, remember what you had. What do you guys want to do?
I think it would be time to start heading back towards the temple.
Alright.
Unless you guys want to do something else.
We need a survival and perception check, because you have to still deal with the enemies on this area.
I mean, probably need to leave. If we leave this area, we lose the puzzle pieces, right?
Nope, you have them.
Okay. Okay, I would say we leave this area and get some items somewhere.
Yeah, leave Olmu and go strike out in a new direction, but we gotta secure food, water, shelter first for a long rest.
There's no point in going. There's no point in leaving Omu at this point.
Oh, okay.
Like, to travel all the way back to a capital city, it will take you 40 days. It took you 35 days to get here.
All right. I guess we had that tunnel.
Well, our immediate concern right now is to just get a long rest in and
Yeah,
get food.
I'd find shelter and like just salvage what you can. At this point, um, there's really no going back. At this point, if you try to go back, you're probably gonna get attacked by a lot of enemies, and you might not survive all the way back.
Okay.
You're at the end of the campaign, boys. You might as well just go in and do what you need to do.
Into the tomb?
Yeah, this is the end of the game. You went to the city. You honestly went to the city. You traveled across the entire Chult. You didn't go anywhere else but here. There was other places to explore, but you guys never went there. You guys went this way. And lucky enough, you made it to the end. So, this is where it is.
Okay, no weapons. Let's find food, shelter, whatever.
Well, you have
Sure.
weapons. What are you talking about? You have the stuff on you, what you have as a character. You just don't have any magical gear. And it sucks for warlocks, because you just get magical items, right? Ideally. But and you're the original character, so it sucks, because a lot of the people who have died may have now magical gear. So you're kind of shafted, sadly.
Yeah.
Southeast.
Alright, so where do you guys
Okay.
want to go? Show me on the map. Draw it. Wah, so I can delete it. I'm deleting the snakes. Goodbye, snakes. Like right here. Oh, you're going here?
You guys want to go there?
Yeah, sounds good.
So you're gonna go this way?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Do you think we should probably get farther away from the temple?
Sure.
Like you would go closer?
Just farther away from here. From
Oh, yeah,
the-
okay.
Like maybe we should shoot for somewhere across the river.
That sounds
Yeah,
good.
that'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. While we're walking, I'll do a prayer of healing with my one hand.
You have to stand 10 minutes. You can't walk with that.
Oh, I can't? Okay.
No. It's concentration. Alright, so you begin to move around through the area. I would like all you guys to roll perception checks, except for the people not introduced yet. Is that still a relevant thing?
Mine is a bat.
Alright, Remy. You're the guinea pig for here. Roll me D100. See what happens. See what you come across. Ooh, this is interesting. I don't know if you guys want to approach this, but we'll see. Alright. So, let me see actually how many there are. So you see obviously 7 total with an 8 individual. As for anybody who rolled a perception of 12 or higher, you do spot in the distance kind of basically a red wizard of Thay, 5 guards with him, as well as 3 skeletons. As they begin to move through the forest. If you want, you can stay still and stealth check and let them pass by. Or if you want, you
Yes, stealth.
Fun fact of the movie, I don't want to spoil, but one of those main villain characters should have never been introduced in the story. They were long dead. In the history book, it's not canon, but it's supposed to be canon. Alright. you quickly stealth as you don't want to be sighted as they kind of move on through the ruins. I don't know what they're searching for, but seems fit they're obviously intrigued on something here as they head into the distance, disappearing. As you quickly make your way towards the shack. Alright. As you quickly find a place to lay low, you can play the little game. Where's this? You can obviously look into ruins to find a safe one if you like. You could roll D100. Oh, yeah, I forgot about the weather. I haven't done a weather one in a while. Gotta find that. Remy, can you roll me 3d20s? See what the weather's like today? Alright. It is normal temperature. It is no wind and no rain.
Oh,
It's a shitty day. Basic day. Alright. As Rad, you eventually find a place where there's nothing inside as you shift through it. It looks like a big building. Once prized maybe for a barrack, but nothing left in it. As you quickly make your home of stay here. For as long as you see fit.
Safety. I'll ritual cast that dome up.
Alright. You watch, it takes it a little bit longer than normal with one hand. As you have that kind of still fresh thought of your hand in your hand, but no longer there as you realize you look at a stump. Still wet and bloody.
What time of day is it?
The time is, it's about evening. The sun has dwindled down. It's dark. What's your watch order?
I mean, all of us will take a watch no matter what, so
Remy passes out.
you go first. Let me go last.
I'll take the first watch.
Alright.
Real quick, out of game, I just want to get everyone's opinions here. Since we're taking a long rest, technically Rad could take a spell that could get Tura back, possibly. Would we rather do that, or would we rather keep
Doesn't
me...
have the diamond dust.
Oh, shit. Does that really require that?
Correct. Needs 100 gold
I need a
pieces.
pearl.
Needs 100 gold pieces of diamond dust for greater restoration.
I need a pearl for identify too.
Well, damn. So never mind.
Oh, I have a pearl.
You had a pearl.
You had one. It's gone now.
Yeah, bro, too.
They took all your jewelry and stuff. The only thing you have is your equipment.
Or small.
My
I
blade.
have my component pouch.
Correct, but it doesn't have your gems or jewelry.
Is it pearl or a crystal bead? I have a crystal bead. Then.
Yeah, the crystal bead you can keep. They don't want that shit. That's what you need for your tiny hut.
Yep.
Anyways. What do you want to do for your first 2-hour watch, Zafira?
Oh, I'm staying as diligent as possible. I'm not letting anything distract me. I am focused on keeping us alive.
Alright. begin to watch around the corners of the night. You do hear the growl of your stomach as you haven't really eaten very much, as you were pretty much starved down there, assuming fit. But you obviously just manage what you can. In the meantime, maybe get some food in the morning, find whatever vegetation or anything you can hunt out here by the morrow. As nothing obviously happens or conspires outside, as you keep your head low and your eyes darting like daggers around. As you can wake up the next individual.
I'd wake up. Wait, do we have an actual order, or does it matter who I wake up?
Doesn't matter. I think Remy just wants it to be last.
Okay, I guess I'll just wake up Brad then. All right, new guy, your turn.
All right. This is kind of scary, but yeah, I'm ready.
Just don't let us die.
I've gone this far. I'll try my best. So I'm just gonna just search around, but I'm like, a human, no dark vision, so I'm just gonna like listen for stuff.
Alright. You can roll perception. 27. Alright. As you obviously look darting left and right, making sure everything's okay. You do hear the gurgle of your stomach, so you haven't really eaten anything in a while. Seeing fit that little slice of bread the last a week was not enough to suffice nutritious wise. You do feel weak, but you do feel a lot better not being trapped and being in a cubicle. You do feel bad for the people you left behind, seeming fit you couldn't get them out, but it seems fit this is the price you paid. Alright, that ends your watch. Who do you want to wake up next?
I guess Artemis next.
Sure.
Hey, Artemis, your go.
I just quietly get up and just sit there. Hold my stump in my hand. And place my other hand on my lute. Guess it's not going to be a song, just a story.
Alright. This is obviously your eyes are kind of giving off as you're in this amount of pain without obviously a hand anymore. As the cut was clean, at least seeing fit, there's no real bones exposed. But the fact that you had to sacrifice your hand to keep your friends safe was an honor barely cause to be given out, because not many would do it. As some of your friends were willing to kill or risk life to defeat Raznisi, but assuming fit that it could have been either or on the flip end. As your watch ends, seeming fit, your stomach growls. Obviously, it hurts and pain, so you haven't had a decent meal in a week.
Remy.
What?
Wake up. Wake up.
Awake. Everyone.
So you hear the gurgling of Remy's stomach.
So, okay. Oh, there it is.
The only thing you've been eating was really stale bread. And it was very sparse between the week.
Remy steps out of the hut, tries to look for food, picks up some sticks.
All right, you can actually look for food if you like.
Some
Give me a survival check. Wow, he's hungry. You can roll me d6 for plant discovery. See maybe what fauna you can find.
plants. No meeting.
All right, you do find something. You do actually find. Let's see. Yeah, I think you guys found this before, but these, when you did find them, I'm pretty sure they're gone now. They don't have a really long shelf life. Is you do find some mango leaves.
Salad.
The mango leaves are depends if you know what they are. You can actually give me a nature check to see what the hell they do, or depending if you want to eat them. Do you know what they do? The dry leaves of mango bush can be ground and dissolved into a liquid and then heated to ingest. If you ingest 1 ounce of mango leaves in this fashion, you regain 1 hit point. But the creature that ingests more than 5 ounces of mango leaves within 24 hours gains no additional benefit. So also, they have to make a con save or fall unconscious for an hour. The unconscious creature awakens, takes 5 damage on its turn. Obviously, it doesn't see fit to drink a lot.
I just eat it like a salad.
All right, it's literally poison at that point.
Okay.
You're
I'll give some-
I'm taking it out of your mouth. It has to be
Okay.
dissolved.
I give half to Artemis. Tell him what I found.
He's sleeping though.
Yeah, I'm sleeping.
Yeah. I'll put it next to his mouth.
Ew.
In the meanwhile, the sticks I gather, I make 2 little figurines, one of Mugger that I lost and one of Orange. Bigger figurine is Orange.
Was Mugger the fake creature? The fairy?
No, he was the imp.
Oh, what was the fake creature?
Stick nose.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
That's it. Perception, survival? Or perception?
Correct. Perception 20.
Oh.
Yeah, you're keeping your eyes peeled as your stomach growls, knowing that the fact that you can't go to bed, but you can't think about anything else but food. But knowing the fact that you're still on a mission at hand, hoping that, dear God, can I get some food and can I get out of this fucking place? Seeing fit that you've been here a long time. It seems to be too long. You guys actually, for the original party, you guys have ventured here in game time wise 2 months. You've been here in Omu. Or not Omu, the Chult itself. But obviously out of game, we've been playing for a long time.
Wake up the next person.
No, you're done. The watches are done.
Yeah.
As you get a full night rest, feeling replenished. But except your stomach's not too well. So you can roll a d20 to see the weather today. I would say Rad can do it for us.
20, right?
3d20. There you go. Thank you very much. 10, 14. All right. So the 10 is going to give you normal weather. 14 is going to give you slight wind, and 4, no rain. As you wake up Artemis with leaves in your mouth.
It's good stuff. Eat. Look, Artemis is my oldest friend here, right? Everyone's basically new to Remy, so.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, you've only known Artemis for about 2 weeks.
I'll just instinctively eat it when I wake up.
Alright, you eat it. Give me a con
Yeah.
save.
Shit.
Alright, you obviously quickly spew it out. I'm assuming you're not obviously swallowing it. As it's terrible. It's like so tart and bitter as you just spew it out. As you can taste, your tongue has lacerations all over it. Almost like poison ivy.
I mean, it's not edible.
No, I thought it was. Sorry. You're supposed to cook it first. Sorry.
do is your stomachs are growling as you have no food in your bags, no water skins, nothing. You're parched. This is almost like a survival game now. You're at 10% of everything.
I might could do something. I might do the spell.
Oh, to upgrade your armor? Okay.
No, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that too. I was just gonna do the create food and water. Yes, I was gonna make. I guess it says 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water.
Someone's got that spell. As he starts, what do you want to make? What's the dish? You gotta tell us.
Probably I don't know.
What's your
it's
favorite
about shepherd's
home cook?
pie.
What's your
Shepherd's
yeah.
pie.
There you go.
Yeah, I went shepherd's pie and water. I mean, that's one of my level 3s, but now we can eat, drink.
Can you not ritual cast that one?
Let me see. I don't think it says ritual on there.
Let me just double check.
If it is,
It's
that'd be
not a
awesome.
ritual
It's not a
spell.
ritual. It does take a spell slot because it takes a lot of amounts of stuff. It's a verbal and somatic.
That one I feel like it should be ritual, but whatever.
It's a 3rd level slot. It makes sense.
At least now we're not like dying.
Yeah, you're just like
Curse,
starving
curse,
and
curse.
eating through it as you realize you're eating too much and you start vomiting or your stomach's upset or something. Because you haven't eaten a good meal in like 10 days. As in the meantime, I think I will say, Kira, roll me a perception check with advantage.
I refuse. Deception. Never
You
mind.
can
That's,
smell food as you haven't smelled good food in a while.
that's deception.
You smell with a 14 across the vantage point. You're about, let's say, a mile off. You can smell this aroma of food.
I'm actually gonna start heading there. Wait, surrounded by trees, right?
There's a lot of trees. You can obviously swing like Tarzan if you want.
On it. That's what I'm gonna be doing.
As you begin to move through, you can see with your beady little eyes, you do see another individual heading in your direction. This individual looks like a heavy cladded armor individual, kind of blue looking, as he seems fit to just come out of the river from maybe a soak or rather a bathe or such. As you can see them just drying their clothes off in the meantime.
I'm gonna go straight for the food.
Alright, as you quickly pass your ways as heading towards there. As you guys obviously say your blessings and you pig in, as you see Remy just pigging into as much pie as he can, as much drinks and beverages. As you eventually come there closer, Kira, you do see an odd group eating and stuffing their face in rather a small, well, rather large, big actually abandoned building. As you can see from your vantage point, they are 4 individuals looking like they're enjoying a meal that they haven't had in a while. As you lick your chops as you're like, I want some.
At that point, I would start climbing down and like slowly walking in, or like on 4s.
Alright, you do see someone walking in 4s. You see a monkey. A creepy looking monkey, as it almost reminds you of those monkeys that you fought before. As you quickly almost like, how do you react to it as you see this strange monkey looking at you? As it's not a typical monkey that you would see in the jungle.
I get up and step back and get ready to grab my holy symbol. Who's here?
Monkey's gonna take our food.
He just like tilts his head looking at you guys with like an innocent face. Yeah, if you send the blast, he'll start running away.
As you fire a blast in the distance, breaking one of the trees as it snaps. As Doro, as soon as you get your armor back on from the clean, you do hear a blast radius coming a mile away from you. So you quickly grab your shield and sword or whatever you have at hand. What do you want to do, Doros?
What? Oh, well, I'm gonna go investigate. That's weird. A blast in the jungle. That's suspicious. That's weird. I'm gonna head towards the sound.
You head towards the sound. Because obviously around here you've only come across undead, maybe some Wanti in the distance, and potentially some rather wild undead dinosaurs or live ones. As you quickly realize this place is very different from the typical forest. But this is an ancient city that's been rather forgotten. As you just kind of move in that direction. In the meantime, as the blast shot Radius the monkey, what does Kira do? Actually, sorry.
Basically, go back up with the trees, but stare.
All right, you quickly stare.
Maybe for a trade. I'm gonna. I didn't say that, but I will toss 1 day of rations to see if I can trade for the meal they have.
So you see a ration being tossed towards you. It is a different kind of ration than you've ever seen before. This is not something you would see in this universe, for sure. So he tosses it down to you at the doorway. What do you guys do as you react to it? Obviously, you saw Remy shot a blast at it. You saw this weird, odd monkey individual going towards you.
I mean, it looks like the monkey's not going to kill us. So maybe it's not going to be harmful, guys.
No monkey. What's monkeyish? Is he monkeyish or is he human? Are he human?
He looks
Can
like
I
a
do a
monkey,
perception
but
check?
he doesn't look like. He looks more humanoid. But he doesn't. He looks very foreign. You've never seen a monkey like this before. This is different. This looks like more of a Planet of the Apes kind of monkey.
Well, we've had monkeys attack us. Come on. Show us your hands. We give you some food. You come in peace.
I'm gonna because it's I don't think if anyone's seen this, but I'm gonna go glide. But right gonna be on top of them. I'm basically gonna drop, almost like a little flying squirrel type.
What the hell? Flying monkey.
It flies towards you and lands. As you guys are
You hungry?
probably similar size. I don't know how big. How big are you, Kira?
I am 2 feet.
Oh shit, he's smaller than you. It's a small monkey.
Very small monkey. Looking up to you, it just gives a little innocent smile and then waves. He picks up the ration and like hands it to you, like has like the open hand with like probably the rations right there, just giving it to you.
Let me convince. Let's kill him.
Hold on. Yeah, let's not do that right yet.
Fine, I go back to eat.
Alright, as you go back to eat, you know, as in the meantime, Doors, you eventually make it around the vicinity as you do see a monkey glide in the distance. You quickly get behind a wall, and you do eventually see people eating, and a goblin conversing with rather a monkey. It's rather strange. What do you want to do in the meantime as this is happening? You haven't seen anybody around here alive for quite some time, as you're surprised there's a rather group here.
Okay, so I do see the others.
Correct. Very, very slightly, as they're obviously hidden by a building.
Okay. Um. He'll just take a moment just to sit there and watch and take just the whole scene in. He's trying to get a good read on whether these are people he can trust or not, seeing that these are live people that he hasn't seen in forever. He'll try to get closer to.
Okay. as you begin. You can roll a stealth check if you want to be stealthy, or you don't have to. It's up to you. Of course, it's really hard to obviously tell.
Yeah. Let's. Oh, I don't have the advantage thing set up. Oh. Toggle. There we go.
All right.
I'm not believing.
Well, you're wearing heavy armor now.
Yeah, I'm wearing split.
Oh yeah, so that's heavy. All right, you're loud as hell as you do hear clink, clink, clink as it. Kira, you do kind of get startled a little bit as you quickly. The rest of you do see a rather heavy armored individual, sword and board, with rather a different complexion on his face. You can obviously detail yourself doors towards everybody else as you arrive towards the party eating.
Sure. So again, this is probably a race that most of y'all have never even seen. He looks aquatic in nature. And if your characters would know anything about his race, he is a Triton. He does have a bluish complexion, kind of like the color of the ocean when sunlight hits it. His hair is green, and it kind of resembles seaweed or kelp. If you look at it in just the right angles. He has a trident strapped to his back with the heavy armor that he's wearing. That's obviously making a lot of noise.
He's actually overjoyed looking at this guy.
So it reminds you of somebody a little bit, but not as big.
Said, you belong in water.
I mean, I'm more comfortable there.
Remy go to water. Remy meet patron. Do you know my patron? My god? Scargrim?
Would I know?
You can give me a religion check if you like.
Okay.
You have no idea who the hell that is.
Just Remy's hands start glowing.
That name does not sound familiar to me. Alright. It looks like you have magic. Are you also a paladin of some sort or a cleric?
Who's that?
Oh. Well then. Well, seeing that I've just made noise and just talked to him, I'm just gonna look at the other group. Is
They're looking at
he
you.
this cold-shouldered?
As long as you're not trying to kill us and you're not working for the Wanti, then come join us. We have food.
You're welcome. We're
I mean,
prepared
I've
to
already
see.
had my fill, but I will definitely join the party if willing.
That goes for you too, Monkey Man. You can also have some food, just as long as you don't kill us or work for the Wanti.
He gives you a thumbs up with a little monkey noise as he wanders to the food around and starts eating.
I have a feeling Remy's gonna like this monkey. He's gonna be like, "You're my pet now," kind of thing.
He's eyeballing Kira.
Is that
He's
thing
paying no mind. He's enjoying the
sentient?
food. He looks at you for a second. He just shakes his head.
I'm getting mixed signals with that.
Well, I guess this is now time for introductions before we all decide to move on wherever we're going, if you're coming with us, or if you want to. We're about to go into a very dangerous situation, so you may not want to stick around with us, but
I mean, dangerous how? I'm quite on a dangerous mission myself.
Danger's my middle name.
let's just say we're being hunted by a giant group of Wanti, while also currently heading to the temple and like the entire, fortress of. Do I know Asrak as a lich?
You do now, thanks to obviously Rasnisi.
Okay, yeah, we're headed into the temple of a lich.
Oh,
So we may not be the best company right now. But for the moment, we have food, and like I said, as long as you don't try and kill us, you're welcome to it.
well, I wouldn't dare. You've been nice to me thus far, offered me food to a total stranger.
You know, after being in prison for, like, what, 3 weeks? Right now, as long as you're not a snake, you are my friend.
The wanty. Troublesome creatures. Well, I guess my mission can stay on hold for a bit.
I mean, you're more than welcome to come. I just
What's
know
your mission?
apparently there have been a lot of lives lost in this mission.
And
I've only witnessed half of it. I've only been here for a couple of weeks myself.
That is
Yeah,
quite
Remy's a
tragic. To answer your question, little one, my queen has sent me to try and disperse whatever curse is afflicting this land. But I mean, a lich is no good. We can't have that roaming around.
Well, then I guess you might not necessarily be on a different mission than we are. The lich is the source of the curse.
Oh, well, I guess it's a good time to kill two birds with one stone.
That would be a lot funnier if we hadn't just lost two friends that were both birds.
I am so sorry. I
That's
had
actually
no
quite funny.
idea.
That's a pretty good one.
My condolences to you all.
Yeah, it's okay. The one was my fault. The other one was just. He was an interesting fellow. We'll go with that. And then
well,
I'll turn to our monkey friend and be like, "What about you? What's your story?"
He just looks at you for a good second, looks at the food, and then just gives you a thumbs up. And then he just points to the sky. Well, to the sun specifically.
Oh, wait, you know speak? Yeah.
I'm not sure this one speaks. At least not our language. I mean, it's not any creature I've seen before. I'll try speaking to him in literally every language I know,
Okay.
which is literally just Common, Dwarvish, and Chultan.
I don't know any of those. Other than common.
Did you see him agreeing to you, and then you see the other ones? He's like, "What?" Just looks at you, confused.
Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, Goblin, or Abyssal. I go through that list.
He speaks lots of monkey.
He speaks funky. He nods in Goblin.
Monkey.
Hey, I speak common. Yeah. Speaky. Speak.
Speaky.
He nods. He nods in the monkey way.
The monkeys.
This is getting us nowhere. I'm gonna go take a nap. Very take nap.
It's gonna be quite difficult talking to that one if It doesn't speak.
He just writes down on the ground, stun.
No.
In common?
Yes.
I presume that's your name?
He gives a thumbs up.
Oh, look at that.
This is great.
Son, and what's your name?
Oh, I'm so rude. I didn't even introduce myself. I am Duros Uvanoth, a knight and a paladin to my queen.
My name's Artemis, and I am currently missing a hand.
As you see red still with the bandage.
Is it bleeding?
It's still bleeding, yeah. It wasn't, like, it was bandaged, but he has to constantly change the bandages. It was never cauterized. It's too late to cauterize it
good.
now.
Am I able to heal it?
You can heal it, but it's still a hand that's missing.
No, I know that. I just don't want it bleeding.
Yeah, it's just, like when you have like a cut, like he's just changing the bandages out, like that's it. It's like so it doesn't get dirty.
Gotcha.
To heal it won't like seal it up. You would have to use like a greater restoration to restore it into a stump.
Don't worry about it. It was a clean cut, and I can still play, and I will play my lute. But you hear good chords as you see the lute being held, as if there was a hand there.
Mage hand away.
Yep, invisible mage hand.
No.
The monkey looks
A
confused.
goodly
Rogue
bard.
Sorry?
So, do you have rogue levels that we don't know about?
Nope.
How is your mage hand invisible then?
That's feet.
Secret.
Secret. Monkey
Some
is confused.
kinesis.
Kinesis.
But we don't know that. It's nice to have a goodly bard. Provide us entertainment.
Can't play anything.
What do you mean? He's playing right now.
The drowns.
I laugh he was actually sung his songs in real life. It's just I laugh he just like sing like fucking Pokemon songs or something stupid.
I wanna be the very best bard.
Just like change all the lyrics to you. Alright, what you gonna do is you obviously find yourself a really strange party. You have a monkey doesn't really speak. You obviously have a knight with you serving his own cause. And you obviously have revenge, of course. Seeing fit. This place has taken so much out of you as you've lost so many friends along its pathway. As Remy is the last one alive. Man, it's like Storm King's Thunder all over again.
Yeah.
Hey, at least that could be your legacy. Every game you play. Alright, where do you guys want to go? Yeah.
The temple is up here, right? Up at the top to the north.
Yeah, it's hidden.
That's what I thought.
You'll have to travel there, so you have to deal with... If you're lucky, no encounters, but you still have to deal with it.
Oh shoot! Does Remy still have the glasses mask thing?
No.
What?
No.
What?
The shiny gold thing is gone, yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh.
thing we needed to see invisibility stuff.
But he's the one that went inside it with the at least once, right?
I think all 4 of us went in, but we didn't know it
Yeah,
was
I
there.
went in, so I would know where. I would hopefully remember where it is.
Correct. It's just, that's all it was used for. It was never used for anything else.
So since we have food and water at the ready, we go in the tomb.
Tomb it is.
Let's do this.
Like the campaign name, Tomb of Annihilation.
Let's annihilate this tomb.
So welcoming sounding. Yeah.
How do you
Come
want,
on, monkey.
how do you want to get there?
The middle.
You want to go straight across the middle? What do you mean, like just
It's a new dawn. Might as well.
like
New
that?
day. Oh, I didn't know we were there. I thought we were over here.
No, you guys decided to go here.
Yeah.
Cross and then go from here up.
Yeah, basically follow the wall.
Alright, so you're going the old
That's
school way
it.
then. Okay.
Unfortunately, we can't really swim too well.
Yeah, I know.
Well, most of us.
Remy can.
Alright.
Remy used to be able to fly too, but okay.
Alright. As you guys begin to move, I'd like you to roll me a perception check on our survival perception on our leader, actually. It's easier instead of having everybody do it.
I'll go ahead and do it.
Oh, and also roll me 3d20s for today as well. Not for the weather, this is something else. As well, severe. Alright. I will say that lucky enough that I'm just gonna bring you there. You don't have any encounters at all. You managed to roll really poorly, which is good. As you managed to avoid most of the combat along the way, avoiding zombies, avoiding dinosaurs along its path, and even the undead. You haven't really spotted any Yuan Ti, thankfully, as you had enough of them for the time being. So it takes you a good while, but eventually, within an hour and a half, you eventually make it towards the temple's entrance, as we'll continue there.
Alright, here we are.
I probably have the old characters on here. Yep. Goodbye, Warren. Goodbye, Bird. You can hug him, Remy, before he leaves.
I am a figurine of Orin.
Goodbye. Now you have Rad. He's like, play, no.
No Orin.
Let me see.
How tall is the cliff?
It's 30 feet, but it goes higher than that. It goes all the way 1,000 feet. So it just starts at a certain point and then it jumps up.
Cool. I'm just basically gonna look all the way up and hold this person's leg like he's scared.
It's okay. It'll be all right. Where are we? You guys know what we're doing here?
We're about to enter the lair of a very powerful lich. I would avoid the main entrance over there. It probably will kill you. And I'll motion the new people this way.
Hi, Tura. We'll save you someday.
Okay, isn't Churs around here, right?
She is.
So-
in the book.
Yep.
Somewhere, yeah.
I give her a peck on the cheek before we go.
I give Saphira guidance.
Alright, you guys quickly head towards kind of a little hidden area around here as you quickly make your way there. I will, of course, give this handout again towards our newcomer, as there is a warning here for just for roleplay perspectives. It is on the pillar itself, the obelisk. So eventually, you do see coming across, pulling aside through the heavy undergrowth. You uncover the archway of the cliff face. A stone skull peers down from the inlet. Old bones litter the threshold as the light strikes the entrance. A swarm of bats eventually shriek out within it as they disappear harmlessly. As you find, obviously, the entranceway. As you arrive towards the first one, you see a slab worked with stone blocks overgrown the tunnel, some 20 feet from the entrance. A grinning skull marked edges of the slab, in the center of which 9 cube shapes or cavities arranged in 3 rows. Remember, these are stories that you were given when you captured each cube. All the stories you read, Sydney, they matter now. As you have to put them properly in the right place. As we'll move to a map for it. Alright, let me quickly get to the mapages. There we go. Do you guys see this map or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So you just let me know which ones. I think you can drag them. I think I could be wrong.
No, I just tried dragging it. Can't.
Okay, it doesn't. All right. So which ones? Tell me which order you want to put these in. Depending if if you guys recall, as I will give you a hint just to be nice. The stories do matter, so obviously putting them properly towards which of them hated each other, ideally.
I'm just gonna dome up, just in case we get smoked out.
You're doming up in there?
Yep.
Okay.
Or like kind of close there, yeah.
I'll just do a quick divine sense. Just to see.
You don't sense anything right now. You're
Cool.
at the true door.
Alright, we're good for now.
How does this work?
You all did the temples. You better have listened, even if your character died.
So even if I don't have the information of this character, I would still know.
You can.
I would have told you guys.
Yeah, you can still try to. I'm allowing you to use your former knowledge on how you want to place them. But again, you have to place them correctly.
Yeah, I don't remember
So
anything.
what you said, what we're looking to do is kind
Yes.
of put them in like the ones that are against each other should be opposite each other, kind of thing.
You want to pick the ones that are obviously likely didn't like each other, or the ones that didn't have any issues with them. You can put them by themselves, ideally, but they all fit into a slot. Ideally, it's all about the story, so each story had a meaning to it.
Right.
They're basically you're basically wanting to put them. You want to opposite its rival, basically. Ideally, that's what you want to do. Its rivals, its opposite.
Sorry, this was what we saw before. As far as positioning, I don't know.
I know one of them was neutral, so I would guess they would be like dead center. I don't remember which one it was off the top of my head, though.
Well,
I believe it was a snail.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it was like a flail snail. Is that what it's? That's the name of the weird creature.
Yeah.
it's called Unk, but yeah.
So let's put him in the middle, I think.
Right. As you put them in there, it presses in and it seals. It glows blue.
Good job.
Good start.
I guess that means that worked.
We left.
Hmm.
Now, are they across the snail?
Yeah, I would think like across the snail. So, are you saying what you put in the thing is that you're sure those are the correct answers?
That's what we saw with
That's what I
those
copied
little
and
heads.
pasted. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's not it.
Oh,
Those were just the heads that we saw on the other area.
in
What
the
they were
thing over
facing.
there.
Yeah.
Would I be able to insight to see if those statues were in the correct order or not, or like, you know?
I can't give you that. This is just kind of like your luck. So ideally, you'll know what happens if you fail.
Well, I'm gonna take a step out, and we can mage hand this outside of this.
I believe Ejin and Obalaka, that one I think is correct. I remember those two being against each other. Sorry, I have to go do a bunch of like scroll back through a bunch of old stuff.
It's okay.
Until you die.
I think Moa and Wongo is also correct.
I'm just not sure if it's like left is one, and then the opposite's on the other side. 'Cause
I would think,
how does
like,
that
if-
work with the corners?
I would think the corners would be opposites. Or you could do like this way, up and down. I think as long as the ones that are opposite each other are you know, opposite each other. I'm not sure if it's like 100%. Like I feel like it doesn't really matter what like exact slot we put it in, as long as the ones that are opposite each other are opposite. You know, I could be very wrong,
Yeah,
but you
let's
never.
try that. Let's put a snake in just somewhere. The left one. I'll use Mage Hand. Wait, no, I can't because I'm in the dome.
Yes. Someone else has to.
So, are we putting Moa and Wongo somewhere?
Yeah, Moa and then Wongo.
Sounds good to me.
Right, so which one are you putting? Tell me.
Moa, the Jakuli here on the left, and Wongo, the Sioux monster
Moa
here on the.
here? That's where you want it?
Yeah.
Okay, Moa. Alright. As you watch it glow red, it electrocutes whoever put it in.
That would be me.
Alright, you take
Ouch.
20 points of lightning damage. As it pops out. And what is the other one you want?
Well, now that that's wrong, I don't want to put the other
Yeah.
one.
Not anymore.
I have to scroll back a lot to find this stuff, huh?
Yeah.
6 points of healing. Cure wounds.
Wouldn't Papazotl Ebus be against the frog? Be against
It's
Shigambi?
opposites. You want it to be opposites.
Yeah. So
Right.
Papa.
I think what Artemis has put in the chat is all correct. It's just trying to figure out where to put them.
Yeah. No, I got that. But nature-wise, Iblis would hunt frogs. Right? Papazotl versus Shigambi.
Wait. I just had a really weird thought. Never mind. Did we ever find out if these gods all had an alignment, right? That they were
They
associated
had their
with?
own alignment, but you guys didn't care about that shit.
So we don't know that. Fuck.
I feel like a lot of them would align to the chaotic and the evil.
All of them are separate. Some of them are neutral, some of them are good, some are chaotic, some are whatever.
I'm gonna try Moa one more time. I want to put him or him. I want to put Moa up here in the top right or left. I mean.
Moa here. Okay. As it turns red, it shocks you again.
Shit.
Take 22 points of damage.
I can do next. Just tell me where to put it.
Well, seeing that it constantly does lightning damage, is that right?
Correct. The whole wall structure turns when she puts it in, it shocks her.
Oh, then I'll just get out of the dome and Mage Hand.
Whoever's putting in the cubes, I can do it. I can give them resistance to the lightning damage.
You said we can't use the Mage Hand?
You never tried it.
Yeah, I'll just do Mage Hand.
Yeah, let's do Mage Hand, maybe?
Yeah.
How far back are you standing?
I have 30 feet of range from it.
Alright, let me just see the area you're at right now. Let's see how much room you have to work with. Okay. You only have 15 feet to work with at the moment. So, it's up to you.
This lightning damage, Red, is it counting as a spell or?
It's not a spell. Well, it is a spell, yes, but it is like in a sense, I guess you could say enchanted on the wall itself, or the gate.
More of like a magical trap.
Yeah, but it has a purpose for a reason.
I mean, because I do have that, but it's your call.
Sublevel, ancient and magic relies heavily upon that. You form an eldritch ward. You can friendly creatures within 10 feet. Yeah, you can do that. Resistance, I'll allow it.
Okay.
But so I'm gonna bring you back to the other map. You can restation yourself as you see fit here. This does matter, so depending on how you guys want to place yourself. If you want to leave the entrance, you can, but you won't see what's going on.
– Leave the entrance.
Alright.
So if we're right there, can we still see the wall?
Yes, as long as you're still inside.
That way everybody's within my aura.
Alright, I have one last idea for Moa, and then if that's wrong, I'll just stop being not helpful.
I'm gonna leave the entrance as well.
Okay.
Spy.
Is that where you want to stay yourselves? Just make sure you want to rearrange yourself before I move to the other side.
Yeah. I'm good where I'm at.
Yeah, I'm good.
I just see darkness, but if it's because I cast light spell, if
Oh
it's
shit,
because
my
of that.
bad. Let me change that then.
I'll pull him back. Just to be safe.
Just gonna put some light. Boop. There you go. Boop. Alright. Okay, we're back. Alright, so Remy and Sun cannot intervene in this. You can still talk though out of game. I'm okay with that. I don't care.
Okay, my last thought for Moa is going to be this other corner here.
Alright.
I'll mage hand Moa up there.
As you watch it glow blue.
Okay, then, what's the other? Wongo? Yeah, Wongo in this bottom left.
Mage hand?
Glowing blue.
Okay. Holy crap.
Three out of 9? Okay.
Oh, I can just do this.
Alright, are you guys there? Are you guys talking to yourself?
We're reading.
I'm just thinking.
Weed.
I believe that's not necessarily about Oobtao, because I don't believe he is one of the cubes. But it's more about, the frog, Kubazan. And Papazotl. Kubazan and Papazotl, I think, would be the next one. Am I wrong in that? Is Oobtao not one of the cubes, right?
Oobtao is not a cube, no.
Okay.
Oobtao is someone else.
Hmm.
Let's just try them next then. Let's go Kubazan up top here, and then Papazotl at the bottom.
Okay. Let's go with blue, as they both glow blue.
Nice.
Okay, 4 more. Let's do this. Trying to go through all the stuff that Red sent me as Tura.
Figurines. I don't even think you have those. What kind of figurines? The stick figures?
They're just made of Orin and Mugger.
Oh. Oh, his action figures? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a very random guess on where the next 2 are gonna go. Let's do Ejin in this top left, I mean.
Alright, goes blue.
So then Oblaka down here in the bottom right.
Goes blue.
Just like a 50-50.
Right.
Yeah, at this point.
We want to do Kubazan over here.
Kubazan? There's no Kubazan.
There's not.
No.
The Frog Hemoth?
His name's not Kubazan though. It's Nang Nang.
Oh, my bad.
You want Nang Nang here?
Oh, yeah, the frog.
Alright, that's blue, as you've completed it. As you hear the heavy thudding of the door open up, as you guys hear, as you're playing Grass Feeders, as you hear the 9 cubes flare with light as they disappear, as growling like angry beasts, the slabs begin to slide open from the ceiling. As the cubes are
Like
gone
my
now,
figurine.
forever.
Oh. The doors are open forever then.
Well, not forever, but they're just gone. But yeah. As you see before you, see another stone slab block in the hallway 20 feet beyond the first door. An iron lever is set to the door on the surface with a gravestone of a skull leering down above it.
Oh, joy.
I guess we just pull the lever, yeah?
Should I mage hand this while
Right,
we're
as
on
you
this
get
side?
closer, Doris, you do see a skull jaw creaking open as a skeletal hand holding a crystal hourglass style timer emerges from within, with a ticking timer rotating as the sand starts to trickle down the lower globe.
I seem to have started a timer of some sort.
As it slowly counts down from 10.
What?
Shut
Make
up.
a quick investigation. What do I see?
You see what you see and what I had explained. I'm counting right now.
Oh god.
Everyone get in, let's go.
Everyone get in. We pull the lever.
You're pulling the
Take us
lever?
out.
Or no?
Pulling the lever.
Okay.
Pull the lever, crunk.
Alright, you pull the lever, right? As the doors behind you close, sealing you into the temple, as you begin to pull the lever, crunk really quickly, as you seemingly pull the lever, causing the floors between the 2 doors to split open along the seams, as everybody can make a dexterity saving throw as you watch the bottom makes you fall into a pit.
Where's my thing? Everybody gets a +5 to your dex save.
We fall down to the floor, right?
If you failed, of course, yeah.
Can I use my reaction?
No. Oh, you're just gliding down?
Yeah.
You're still gonna take hits as you see spikes everywhere.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I got you then.
Yay.
As for those that
18.
succeeded, you easily dodge into the next room. I will give you the DCs of 15 with the plus 4 that you get. As Remy, you move. You're gonna move there or here? I don't know. I thought you were just pushing yourself forward.
Yeah,
So
For those that
everyone had that 5.
yeah. So if you succeeded, you can move forward on Remy or nearby. If you did fail, you fall.
So it's just me and Rad falling.
Yep, and it's true damage, so be warned. So you take 20 points. Oh god, of true damage.
Ah, damn.
I have also failed, so I take that as well.
20 damage per guy.
As you take 6 points of piercing, as you get skewered by, impaled by spikes, as well as you do take 8 points of poison. If you're resisted, you take half.
People that failed get all that?
As for those that, yes, if you failed, you get all that.
Okay.
Plus,
I was making sure.
plus if you are, if you have immunity to poison, you're fine. But for those that do not, you are poisoned for the next 24 hours.
Cool.
So McSun takes it. You don't take the bludgeoning, you just take the poison and the piercing. You're gliding. He's gliding, that's why.
Sun saved. He
saved. Then why is he over there?
Yeah.
Alright. Move your ass over then, son. Alright, son, you fall into another one as you quickly press into another trap. As I didn't even explain this area. As you quickly see not a trap that you fall in, but a dart as it fires towards you.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Roll me a con save.
That I can work with.
So I'll let you know what you see here. You see a moss-covered corridor extending beyond the second door. Tree roots hanging from sagging ceilings. The air reeks of rot and damp. Ahead, you see a bas relief of a carving of a bearded devil, face adorned to the wall with a T-shaped intersection. The devil opens his mouth as a well of utter darkness looks forth upon it. As you get hit by the needle that springs forth, you take obviously half as much damage. So you take 16 half of poison as a dart fires into your arm.
I'm going to use my Dozy Resilience D6 plus 4. I only get 5 damage off.
As that's the face you see.
Oh god.
He looks lovely.
I am not moving anymore.
Saphira and Brad.
You guys can slowly begin to take yourself off the skewers and use athletics to climb up. Or getting help from your teammates if they like. You should get advantage if they want to give you a handhold.
Before that happens,
Dora, you can't stay in there. There's nothing there.
I'm lay on handsing my folks so they can get rid of the poison.
Oh, I thought you didn't fall. Okay, never mind. I got confused.
So Saphira and Rad, you no longer have poison.
Oh, awesome.
Alright, nice.
Let me get up, Smutty.
what the hell is that?
Yeah, we can't get up.
Yeah, you need somebody to help you.
Help me out.
Uh, Monkey, hold my ankles.
Oh, I'll definitely help up the goblin.
Goblin's
You said
not-
an
he
athletics?
has no
Struggling.
issue. Yeah, so athletics with advantage as they're helping you, as Artemis is giving his only good hand, as Remy is pulling his entire body, as the monkey is grabbing his legs to pull and.
I'll try to be self-sufficient with this one.
All right,
Okay.
so you pull yourself as there's not enough room on the space. Someone has to move a square forward from here.
Move forward.
I'll see nothing wrong with
Monkey.
this.
All right, as Rad, you get pulled, or actually no, it's Doros. My apologies. 20. All right, someone else has to make room for Rad.
Pull me back, Monkey.
Oh god. Go for it.
All right, Remy, you get another dart shot as it reloads as it fires.
Oh,
I
Roll me a
wait.
con save.
I didn't get shot the first time.
Roll me a con save now. It is a dart. Dart. You succeed. You take half as much poison. Ow!
How much is the poison?
11 halved to 5.
Guys, stay on the green grass.
70.
It's Rad, you get pulled up.
Sun, move up once.
I am not going to. He's gonna climb up 10 feet.
As you try to, you slide. You cannot climb.
Damn
here.
it.
The only way you can climb here is with the means of magic.
Is Saphira by us, like by the door, or way back there?
Yeah, I'm gonna help pull her up when we have room.
Am I able to move through these
Yeah, you
spikes?
can move. You just pull yourself out. You got big holes in your body, but you move.
So my damn it. Okay, then most likely I'm gonna head over here. Never mind.
I move right there.
All right.
Okay.
Alrighty. Come up, Saphira.
Stay on the green.
Oh,
As
rad.
Rad, you take one. Roll me a con save.
I forgot what that meant.
Stay on the green or off the
Alright,
green?
Rad, you take 17 points
On
of
the
poison.
green, Remy. Remy,
It said
did
it's
you?
17. He gets a +5.
Alright, +5, nice. So you take half that
Yeah.
much instead of 17. 8 points of poison. Alright, so you begin to move in, Artemis, as you do see around here. You see a rusted iron grate that's set in the corners of the floor. Through the bars, you can see a muddy water flowing slowly past, as it looks like made of like a fine iron. You do see across your vantage point along the hall, you do rather see creepers and vines clinging the walls of the corridor. At the end of the arch crystal window, you see a 6 feet wide, 10 feet high. Throughout it, you can see a dark chamber.
In game, can I
As
not
Brad,
see
you
this
step in
because
another
I
one.
do
Roll me
see
a con
that.
save.
God,
I was trying to ping it.
All right, you succeed. You take
+5.
half as much. You take 6 poison instead.
Alrighty. We seem to be taking a lot of damage. If we just want to stay here for just a minute. Boop.
As you see Artemis right here as that weird, creepy mask-looking thing, you do see rather a kind of face. As you can see in its mouth, it's just swirling of darkness, as you can't see through it.
Alrighty. Saphira, you look bad. Let's give you, for right now, 66. So go ahead and get 20, Saphira.
As you realize quickly when you do arrive in here, as obviously the way is closed now. There's no way of leaving this place.
Rad, you're gonna take 18 points of healing.
thanks.
What I have 8 d6s left. I'm gonna give just 4 to me, and then Saphira take another 4, and you as well, Brad.
Red, do I see that thing? Or is this room dark?
You see inside there if you have dark vision.
There's a thing in this room to the left. I think those just might be fines.
Out of game, you guys saw a dark chamber. Can't you guys dunk it up or something?
But there's a grate in front of me, so and there's no grass.
Wait, so how do I move to not avoid the darts again? Stay on the green?
Stay on the green.
The green bush is here. How do I?
Yes.
Okay, so I go here.
And then go
Hey.
up 1.
Up
Yep.
1.
And then diagonal.
Got it. Okay.
You gotta move forward. You guys are staying on top of each other.
I'd be willing to let Sun ride on my shoulders if he wants to.
I would gladly accept.
So that way we're only taking up the 1 space.
So this is just a glass door.
It's a glass
Window.
A window. Or sorry, it's yeah, a glass window. My apologies.
That must be the Tome of Annihilation.
We've made it.
Already. Okay, right or left?
I say right because I see a thing in that room and I don't like it.
So you see this creepy ass mask looking at you with this big mouth swirling with darkness as you can't see through it. It is actually big enough for a small creature to fit in, but the thing is you can't see through its mouth.
Alright, let's head right then. Onward.
I'm just gonna take a chance and I'll step off of the green.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll just peer into this grate.
Sure. As you peer into the grate, you can see there's muddy water flowing past it. Surprisingly enough, that the grate can actually squeeze a small creature in it.
Except the monkey.
Well, I can Misty step in there if we need somebody to look in. I'm not sure if I can Misty step myself out because I'm sure I would need to see.
I mean, Remy likes water. Why don't we put him in there?
Sick.
Wait, there must be a reason to have a grate in here. So maybe this room might get flooded or something. Why would they have a grate here?
I mean, I would be fine then, but sucks for y'all. I don't. Well, hold on. No, I don't. Ooh.
Oh shit, I just realized in the other room. What the hell is that?
You can
I
see
don't have
them
water
sitting
breathing.
on thrones. You see a couple of them sitting on thrones.
Is this just like a door into a room, or
It's
is
a
this
glass
like?
window.
I don't like it. There's a creepy crawly thingy in there. Not creepy crawly. It's like a ghastly looking thing.
We should probably take a closer look at this weird demon face. So I'm gonna try and investigate it. Just probably won't go well. I was right.
Let me investigate.
That spot is safe if you want to move up.
You know that.
So we can get Brad over here. Oh wait, no, he's right here. Still safe?
I'll take a chance. Boop.
I'm just gonna like sneak up to the glass and just take a look in.
I was just gonna jump over.
As you can see, peering into the glass, you see a tomb. As you can see inside, there are guardians here. They're all sitting on thrones.
Oh.
Do they look like they're alive or just statue type?
They're not moving, so it's hard to tell. As their eyes just peering around, you can see their eyes moving slightly.
What is this?
I'll wave at them.
They don't
Any
seem-
reactions?
No, they don't do anything. Reaction.
Oh,
Break the glass.
So you can see
I
this
kind of want to
is,
just tap
Look
them.
at that.
you can see this is like a vaulted tomb. It's rather overgrown, moss and creepers. You can see the stone sarcophagus rests on the step of the dais in the middle of the room. On the wall behind the sarcophagus, you see two large statues of bears gripping a 5-foot diameter bronze disc embrosed with a dozen of glaring eyes. You do see 6 kind of desiccated corpses slumped on the thrones in the niches of the long walls, each corpse wearing a black mask made of paper mache with feathers. As you can see a crystal window to the east where you're at currently, offering a view inside. As you can tell, just by the tomb itself, it looks like one of the tombs of the 9 gods.
Break the glass.
It's holding a bear? Wait, the statues are bears?
Correct. If you remember which one was a bear.
Zorbo. Obolaka.
Obolaka.
As you do see in the corner of your midst, Artemis, you do see something standing around the corner. It does look strange to your eyes as you have no idea what the hell that thing is. I'll show you a picture though. If I can find one, let's see. There we go. As you do see these rather strange individuals, you see a skeleton, but you can tell it's a shape like a key on its head.
So now I gotta find keys.
So either that is the key, or we need to bring a key to that. Am I the only one that sees that?
Well, if you
I
see
mean, I
inside
would
the
assume I
mirror,
would see it.
yeah, you can see it's a skeleton moving on its own accord. It's alive.
Oh.
No, thank you. Okay. I just relayed that back to everyone. That room is bad news, guys.
If
Let's
it's
go other way.
moving, I'm gonna do a divine sense just to see.
You sense undead everywhere in this place.
Oh well. That's what these all are, undead.
Correct.
Okay, and then I assume the skeletons were as well.
Correct.
Alrighty, well, I'll just
Oh,
kind of relay that.
To the east. Oh, they're whites. Okay.
In between living and death, but they're considered undead.
That's a no for me. Okay, go to the other way.
As you're above this level, as you begin to see down below, you do see an individual to the 2nd floor. You see a grand chamber opening ahead 50 feet across the plunging down into the darkness. A stone balcony winds around the wall, connecting 4 archways. Other balconies levels are visible below as the corners rating off in all directions to the north of the stone staircase descending to the lower levels. As you do see a hunched individual looking at you and glaring up from below the balcony, wearing a mask that's a replica of a devil's face at the tomb's entrance. Without saying a word, and the figure steps out of sight. As you do eventually see something you wish you didn't see before, as she disappears.
It's a new one.
Either ghost or invisible. Watch out for those stairs.
How far down is this?
It has stairs that lead down, but it is
Does Doro
25
see where
feet
it
down
went?
below.
Oh.
Sorry, Red. When it disappeared, did Doro still see it, or was it just
No, it's
gone in this
It's
room?
literally gone.
Oh,
Hmm.
and I do see another tome on the other side with another mask.
Well, that's nice. Should we go investigate?
Yes,
Well,
correct.
it also looks like maybe if we go this way, we could get back to the tomb that we just saw.
So go up.
Ooh.
Or it could lead somewhere completely different. I don't know, but I'm just kind of guessing here.
Oops, seeing the injured bard go off on by himself.
Gonna follow.
Okay, now I did see another mask thingy. Same as before, gonna go on the green.
So you see a giant stone skull crusted with moss jutting out from the end of the passageway. You see a flame flickering within each of its eye sockets. As you can view the chamber beyond that can be seen through its open jaw.
I see a blue thingy in there.
But it looks like to get you'll have to crawl underneath this giant stone mouth to get inside.
I just look back at Remy or Sun.
He will. Sun will go.
I don't like that there's a bunch of holes in there.
Big guy.
Sun will check it out.
Alright, so you crawl through.
Yes.
Alright, you crawl through as the rest of you guys see one of the eyes of the mask snuffs out. As you enter in, you see a skull crusted with dry mud, glowing with niches cut into the wall of the tomb. A stone sarcophagus stands in the center of the chamber, its lid adorned with a coiled serpent carved in its relief. Beyond the sarcophagus rests atop a marble pedestal an ornate crystal box with a small humanoid skull floating inside of it.
I've seemed to have Misty stepped into
Goodbye.
To the wall.
I don't know how that happened.
Healed by a wall.
He just like goes back to the hole and just gives a shrug like he doesn't know what he's doing.
Okay.
More?
Could anyone fit under this space, or just small
Anybody
creatures?
can, medium, or be able to crawl. Small has to just walk through.
I'll go.
I'll
one,
crawl.
One eyeball went out, though.
Alright,
I'm
so-
worried that's gonna.
Alright,
I'll go ahead.
Boros goes in. Alright, Remy, you get crushed underneath foot. As the eyes flicker out, it crushes you. As it slams on you hard, the mouth crushes into your body, causing agony, and pain. As you do take 14 points of bludgeoning, and you are restrained as it's crushing your insides.
Remy, no!
It's like eating you, basically.
I would immediately try to pry open the mouth.
Yeah, can I try to help
You
there?
cannot help on your end. You have no... Only they can.
Oh god.
I'll get out the way.
I don't know.
Okay. The only way you can help him out is, you're gonna have to lift up the mouth. It's gonna take some strength. As every time you fail, Remy takes damage. It's getting crushed. Like it's gonna eventually slice him in half. So quickly think, Artemis, Rad, and Sapira. What do you want to do?
Would I have disadvantage on strength because of one arm?
Yeah.
Oh, only us? Like,
Oh,
on
yeah.
arms can help. I thought you meant only they could help.
Nope, they can't help. Shit. The mouth doesn't end on that side. You can see, they can just see his feet.
So is it just a straight strength roll, or
It's athletics. Try to lifting it up. It has a DC.
if
Nice.
someone wants to help me, I should hopefully be able to get this done.
Can I guidance myself real quick?
This is
Yeah,
happening
this-
now.
Yeah, I'll just forget that.
Okay.
I'll just.
18 is a fail. As you do take 6 more points of crushing damage, Remy.
All right, someone help me. I'm going.
17
I
is a
want
fail.
to look around.
You take more damage every time you fail. Take 5 more.
Can I look around to see if anything
Sure.
riggered?
And then can I see
You
the other people, or
you
just
can.
Remy?
Nope, you just see Remy's feet now.
Okay. Yeah, I'll quickly try to look around to see if there's like a release mechanism.
Yeah, right. You look around as you quickly see something popping out from the crystal. As you see a face. You see a weird, strange individual looking at you as you identify it as a horrible creature in most D&D books, but it looks at you.
Oh,
As you can see a little small head. It's a lot smaller than usual. Very tiny. As you can see, you can hear a voice of a young girl echo into your mind. What's happening? I can't see!
who is this?
Nepatar!
Skull, right?
As it's telepathically talking to your mind. As you can see, the child has no eyes are flickering into its eyes. As you can see, it kind of heard you as it presence, as you were rather. As you can tell, I'm scared. I can't see anything. What's going on?
I'm not sure actually.
Can I cast light on the skull?
You're trying to cast light on it. All right, you cast light as they can't see. Where am I? How did I get here? Why can't I see anything? Are you my friends of my father? Is he looking for me?
Who is your father?
As she begins a little bit more anxious. What do you mean? You... As she starts to panic.
I'm gonna try lighting the eye with prestidigitation.
It does nothing.
Golly. Since it is,
She's
since it sounds like
hyperventilating now.
it sounds like a child.
You're not
I
my
will-
friend's father. Where am I? Why can't I see anything?
We may not be your friend's father, but we are friends, and I would do nothing to hurt you, okay?
You're not my friend's father? As you
No,
hear a
but
voice shrieking in horror as the skull's eyes begin to flare green, as she shatters the crystal block, exploding with dark energy as she fires a fireball.
well,
Shit.
Roll initiative. She
yeah.
panicked so hard as... In this case, you guys would never know, but you had to lie to her.
Yeah.
Monkey can't
Oh,
lie
it's-
anyways, because he can't say anything.
Alright, just the
Remy!
two of you, a dexterity save, you two.
You get a +5 to the dex save.
11.
As the fireball goes off, there are creatures lurking in the nests as they begin to crawl out. They're hungry as well. As you see these horrible creatures. You see a swarm of spiders, as everybody hates these ones. You see a lot of them, but they're not the typical swarms of spider. They're undead. They're skeletal looking.
Son, you would still take half damage from the fireball.
Correct.
What?
As...
Spiders!
Alright, Severe, you can't see anything in there. All you can do is help your friend Remy.
I'm very scared that I'm going to hurt you, but I'm so sorry I have to try.
20's enough as you lift it up. Enough for him to squeeze out. Which way do you want to go, Remy? Oh, inside? Okay. Is it you close you can't hold it for long if you're a is it so heavy you drop it. So Remy, you're alive. As the eyes begin to flicker red again as they reset.
Does the mouth reopen then?
It slowly begins to open.
Would I be able to get through on this round?
No. That was your action to do that. It's slowly opening up, so you wouldn't be able to go in.
Is it open enough that I can see through it?
No. Sadly. I'd say it's not even. It's just slowly rotating up. Takes 6 seconds, right? Alright, Remy, you're in here as you realize, what the fuck? As your body was crushed. As you felt the urge now you have to take a shit or something.
See, let's blast away. Yeah, let's just do guy nearest to me.
Alright.
Double blast. Bonus action hex.
Those are both hits. As you kill it.
Move here. And that's it.
Alright, Doros. Did you quickly realize the little girl's no longer there anymore? It seems like it got replaced by a different entity.
Hmm. Well then. Then I will.
Oh, did we take the damage for the fireball?
Yes, you
Yeah,
take half
you
as much.
take 9.
Oh, okay.
I will cast Bless. Just at third or first level and get all 3 of us.
Okay.
You've all been blessed by our savior Poseidon.
You've been sneezed on. Hachu.
Monkey!
Alright. Alright, his undead swarm comes to Doros and attacks. 21 to hit for 9. Roll con save. As this one runs towards you as well. Natural 1 misses. Alright, Rad, what are you gonna do?
I was gonna, I guess, try to crawl under it since the thing's open again.
Correct. Alright, you crawl under.
That takes like half
Half
double
your
movement.
yeah. No, it's half your
Yeah.
movement. So you go prone and then you stand back up.
Okay, so I have like
You have
10
probably
feet
about
left?
10 feet, yeah. As one of the eyes flicker out again.
At 5, 10, and I guess I'll do a toll. Toll the Dead.
Okay. Yeah,
That's right next to me, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think we set up the Toll the Dead. The Toll doesn't work that way anyways. You'll have to like manually do it and change it into a thing. But for this, it'll just roll a 2d8 because it wasn't damaged.
Another one.
Right.
There you go.
Right. Chronic damage.
And I'll go ahead and do spiritual.
Spiritual weapon, okay. Anyone on the same one? Alright, that's a hit. Alright, Undead Swarm attacks Sun. 18 to hit for 11. Artemis.
It's nice.
It's still open?
Yes. Do you want to go prone and crawl on through or no?
No. But I can see the skull, yes? Or is it behind
No,
the
you won't be able to see it at
coffin?
all. You have to actually go prone and go into the mouth to see it here.
Can I see Sun?
Nope, you can't see anybody. That's the problem. You would have to physically go prone and crawl into the mouth to see anything. It was designed like this. It wasn't designed for you guys to fire up from the face.
So if I go prone, I still can't see.
When you go prone, you can see, but only a small smidge of it. I would say you should be able to see at least 15 feet into the room.
I will go prone. I'm not sure if that's the right token.
Okay. Yeah, it is. Alright, you lose half your movement. Okay.
That's all the movement I have. Okay. I will Vicious Mockery this bug.
You don't see it. That's too far away.
Oh, right. 15 feet.
Yeah. Because it's not, it's made, the mouth is like not fully open. It's not like a big, you can see everything. You actually have to kind of like go into the tunnel to see. It was designed for you to actually physically go through it or stand underneath of it.
Well, I can't do anything else.
Okay. Nice turn. Alright, spiders. Buzzing for Doros. 18 to hit for 6. You want another con save if it did hit you? Okay. Son, what do you want to do?
The fun part. Seeing all this happen, he is going to. I should have seen this sooner, but he is going to can I cast? Okay. Charisma modifier. That's good because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna cast Fireball on this.
Okay. In the room.
Centered on me.
Okay.
Yep.
You're using, I'm guessing, subtle spell or not subtle spell. Careful cast.
Careful spell. Yep.
Okay.
I'm wasting its force point on that.
All right. So you're using a third. So you're using some spell slots. So that what you're doing a third level. So that would like be a lot of points for that. That's not just one. It's 3. Oof. All right.
Worth it.
Okay, so she is immune to fire, so she takes nothing. But the spiders take it.
It only said that you spend 1 sorcery point to choose creature of your charisma modifier. Didn't say depending on the spell.
1 creature.
It says you choose to choose a number of those creatures up to your charisma modifier. So it's not up to the level, a spell level.
Oh yeah, no, it's not that. It's the other one. It's the
I think it's heightened.
when you get the magic back.
You're
trying to use magic to get magic back. My apologies.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Fireball.
All right. Dexterity on these boys.
Natural 20s are the ones.
Yeah. Half as much. They're still alive. Some of them are still alive. This one's dead.
Cool.
This one's dead. This one's dead.
As I'm going to end my turn there.
Alright, it's as you can hear, "You're not my father, you must die!" As she does another fireball on top of everybody.
God damn.
Dex saves and add +5.
Except for Remy. Remy's on his own.
Oh, that should be 19.
But you save it. Remy, you take half as much. 12 points of fire damage.
And then Rad and Sun, you take half of the half.
So we take quarter.
So
Yeah.
6.
You take half. 12. If you're using, that's half. But
And
yeah,
then my aura.
the aura, and then the aura helps them resist it, yeah. So you take half, yeah,
Mhm.
quarter, so yeah, you're right. My apologies, forgot about the aura. But Remy takes the half, but yeah. Alright, that ends its turn. Spooter is going to attack Sun. Misses. I should really change that turn order. Alright, Zafira.
Sorry, bud, and I'm gonna go through the mouth.
Alright.
All right. Am I able to attack the skull, or are we trying not to?
It's up to you. You never heard the conversation going on. You just see a skull firing fucking magic.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's right. Yeah, we're going for the skull.
Alright. As you try to hit it, it will shield and block it.
Counterspell it.
Okay.
Don't waste the spell slot.
Do you want Remy
No.
or not? It's up to you. It's your spell. Okay, you don't? Alright.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to use curving arrow to go for the spiders behind it then instead.
Alright, it's dead. Likely.
All right, and then second attack is going for the skull.
Alright. It bounces off of it.
Okay, cool, whatever.
Alright. Remy.
Remy's smoking. He looks at himself.
I'm on fire!
Twin blast. Twin blasts both. One blast each to the monkey and one to the skull.
Okay.
Actually hexes the skull.
Sure.
This is the monkey. That
For this thing, yeah, it's 15. You fire both blasts, or you're spreading blasts.
I'm splitting the blast between the monkey and the skull.
Okay.
Second blast goes to the skull. Skull's been hexed.
Correct. 14's a bounce.
Mm-hmm. Go.
Oops, I accidentally moved it. Alright. Doros.
I'll try to talk to it at first. I'll try to say that I don't mean any harm and that I just want to help.
Alright. You try to help. That's your action?
Well, I'm trying to see if I can persuade this thing to
I'm just
quit
asking
attacking
you
us.
first, so you're using your action to talk to it, okay. Alright, as
Yeah.
you try to, you can tell she's beyond saving. As the crystal box that contained her, seeming if it kind of preserved her consciousness for centuries of solitude, as now this young little girl is now kind of created into this abomination through obviously a necromancer's touch. Seeming fit, her true nature comes forth, being obviously a skull of fire, as she heard the words that you were not her father's friends, and as now she is beyond saving.
Okay, well, you're gonna get a divine smite then.
That was your action to talk, so
Yeah, when it's my turn.
correct.
Now it's got a spiritual weapon, skull.
Okay. $27's a hit.
I was gonna try to total dead it. Oh yeah, I forgot, my bad. 2d8.
It's okay. I have to roll a wisdom save first.
Oh, it's damage, right? Isn't it 2d12?
So yeah, it's 2d12, yeah, but I have to roll a wisdom save first.
Oh, you got it.
It failed. Okay. Takes half the points of necrotic. So roll me the 2d12 as resistance. God damn it, let's keep moving.
I'll stay there.
Okay. Artemis.
Eyes are out.
Correct.
I am not gonna do anything. I'll just wait for it. Yeah. Yeah, I can't do anything.
Alright, son.
Going to Sacred Flame.
Oh, did you do a con save on that fireball, Doris, or no?
You're right.
Yep.
I'm good.
Okay. You have Warcaster. Okay. Alright. Son.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Sacred Flame.
Okay. It's dexterity. It's got advantage. 19.
Nice, it beats it. Bonus action cry. That'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. As it sees you trying to attack it, it begins to start to float up. You can make 2 attacks of opportunity from it. As it tries to get away from you.
Ooh, I will make an attack of op.
That's a miss.
Plus, hold on. I don't know if it'll work.
I'm not going
That's a
to.
miss. Alright, you're not doing it?
Okay.
Alright, she floats up all the way to the ceiling, 30 feet up, as she will target the last person that hit it as Rad. It'll fire 4 magic missiles, a level 2 at you. Oops, my bad. Don't take that. I forgot it rolled it all for me. All right, there we go. 16 points of missiles. Or sorry, not. Yeah, 16. These are all direct hits. My mother was the last queen of Omu. I shall be the next one. As you hear that, telepathically in your head. All right, Saphira.
Alright, I'm just gonna attack.
All right, as they will shield. Reaction.
Lord.
That's a hit. Does take into poison, but it does take.
Oh, it doesn't
you
take
don't
sneak,
get
sorry.
No.
I wasn't paying attention to the fact that it moved.
It's okay.
Oh, this bow will be the death of me.
Blazed. Remy left.
Oh, he left early? Oh, yeah. Shit. Okay. I'll just blast him with this thing. Blast. Jesus, DM sucks with him too. Misses both hits. Last won't help him.
Oh god, okay. I don't even know a way of really reaching that. I should have done my net and not my trident.
Aquaman here.
What I can do though, I'm gonna drop my concentration on the bless. Sorry. To cast Moonbeam.
Okay. So on the start of its turn, we'll have to make a.
Yeah.
No. We'll just pretend it's there. I'm not gonna bother putting the.
Ooh.
It's your action, okay?
Yeah, and I'll just move.
Into the moon.
That's not what I wanted. Probably not into the moonbeam. I'll be right there.
Okay. Rad.
How far? I was gonna move my hammer 20 feet towards it.
It's 30 feet up in there.
Yeah, I figured it wouldn't reach it, but I was just gonna move it towards it. Yeah, I'm just gonna do my total dead.
Okay. Wisdom save again. 16. What's your DC?
17.
All right, it fails. All right, give me the damage.
Yeah, I did right. Yeah.
It takes half as much because it's resisted.
And that's it.
All right.
Here, I'm gonna move, I guess, towards it.
All right, give me con save. You take the moonbeam.
Oh, I didn't know what that was. My bad.
Yep. 17 DC moonbeam. Oof. Right.
He still takes half as much because he's in my.
Yes, you take 5 radiant damage.
Is it 10? 2d10, but.
All right.
Wowza.
Wowza. All right. Anyways, is that all you want to do, Red? All right. Artemis, what do you want to do?
Just gonna ask Saphira if everything's okay in there.
So You see like a head looking at you.
Did the light in the eyes go on?
No.
All right.
You can tell they seem to only reset when they all trigger. Alright, son.
Seeing what Remy could do, he's going to mimic as he's going to do the same thing.
Eldritch Blast, that's a miss, and that one is
Hits.
a hit for 25. 25, single. Ooh, damn.
Oh, damn.
Damage is donkey shit.
Oh god, please don't tell me I'm Xander.
Oh, you don't have like a modifier. Oh, you don't have the Eldritch Evocation for it.
No?
You're just doing straight. Alright. You are Xander.
I'm just pulling a Xander right now. I'm going to... just to make life easier, I'm going to... yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I am going to quick spell Cure Wounds. On myself.
Ooh. I could be.
Alright. Nice.
Then that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. She takes this damage. I gotta roll a con.
If she's a shape shifter, which I doubt she
She's
is,
not.
she has disadvantage. Okay.
She's
2d10. Wow, really? 4.
still alive as it starts to hover away from it. As it moves around, it will attack the last person that hit it, which was you, Doros, as it's going to magic missile you.
Sure.
At second level. 15 points.
That's 7 points.
You got resistance against force damage too? Nice.
Yeah, it's just, I just have resistance to any sort of spell.
Nice. Oh, it's just spell, okay. It's not. If it was a fire, a dragon's fire, then no, it wouldn't be a spell. It'd be just, ow!
Right.
Alright, Saphira.
2 shots at the skull.
Alright, she can't shield any of those as she rolls the damage. She goes down. She dies as you hear her mother. As you see just a skull left, and that's it as we end combat.
I'll drop concentration.
Okay. So we'll end our session here since we're a little past it, as you guys figure out what you guys want to do next session as we continue onwards next week in the Tomb of Annihilation now officially as our